this is a place that I want to be long-term?
I mean, I made my decision based on, at first, obviously family, being closer to my family, being in the state of California. And, once I got here, I learned who works here, like you said, who's in the front office, and just kind of build a chemistry, with the staff and, people in the front office. And a big part of it was just winning. You know what I mean? I just, they want to win, I want to win, and and I'm home. So, and I'm comfortable with the guys on my team, and I just felt like it was a good situation still.
Kawhi, Mark Medina here, USA Today. Can you take us through what sort of progress you've been able to make with your recovery, what the next steps are, and your outlook on if you can play at all this season?
What steps I've been taking with my recovery?
Yeah, what have you been able to do so far, and what's next?
Just trying to get healthy is what's next. The same stuff you usually do for a specific injury. Work on it, lift weights, make sure you don't compensate, and you're strong and stable. So just keep following that path. That's all I could do, and take it one day at a time.
Hey, Kawhi. Melissa Rowland with Fox Sports. When do you anticipate being able to return? Is there any sort of timeline that you're looking at, or what's the process there?
No, just day to day, just working with the staff day to day. And then when that available date comes, we'll be ready for it, and they'll be out in the public.
As somebody who loves the game so much, how challenging is that, having to take things day by day?
It is very challenging, from a sense of, being injured and not really feeling like I was injured. So, that's a challenge of it, just seeing how quickly I could get better and how stronger I could get than what I was when I'm healthy. And that's where I pretty much turned my mindset to. And then, now I'm just watching games as a coach, being in a coaching meeting and trying to, make myself relevant as possible.
Quite to build off Andrew Wright from the LA Times, to build off what Brian was talking about, staying home and committing here. You could have come back on a number of different contracts of lengths. Why did you want the long-term, the 4-year? I know it's a 3-year plus the player option, but why was that the contract that you wanted to sign, come back here?
Because I wanted to play. You know what I mean? The best situation for me, was to do a 1-and-1 and then opt out and then sign a long-term 5-year deal. But it's a lot of concerns that brings up, for you guys in your job, and then create storylines that I'm going to lead a team. So one thing, wanted to secure some money, and I wanted to be able to come back if I was able to this year. If I'd have took the 1-and-1, I probably would have not played just to be cautious and, opted out and took a 5-year. But I'm here. I'm here to be a Clipper. I'm not going to another team, unless something, drastic happens. But I'm here for the long run.
What are your expectations for Paul this year? He talked a lot about being number 1 option, a role he's done before in Indiana, but the way he played when you were out, what did you see from him then, and what do you think he'll be like this year?
He finished it off great. He gave it all he had, that last playoff run. That was even hard to watch then. Like I said, it was just being hurt. But they did their thing. Everybody did, stepped up, played a great job. Played in a great way, did a good job. And then this season it's going to be different. I'm not there to really start training camp, but I think he's motivated enough and knows what he could do. He always knows what he could. He's been proving himself over the years in this league. From coming a defender to a scorer, leading scorer, two-way player. But he's going to do good. His expectations need to be better than mine. So, it's all about him and his mindset. It doesn't matter about what I think he should be doing or how we should play. I'm gonna definitely give him feedback, to help him get better, but it's all based on him. So.
Kawhi, what have you thought about some of the acquisitions that the franchise made this offseason? I know Bledsoe's been in the league quite a while now. I know you've played against him quite a bit. So it's like, what do you think he can contribute to this roster? What are you intrigued by him?
Experience, like you said, he's a vet. Been on a defensive team before. Could score, led a team, I believe in scoring or second. Good point guard, plays with pace, could knock down shot. He gotten better with his three-point shooting. So, just bringing his leadership, his energy he brings on the floor. He knows how to win. We'll see. Training camp starts tomorrow, so let's get it rolling.
Hey, Kawhi, Law Murray at The Athletic. I know in June you mentioned you're not on the web and paying attention to all what people will say about what it looks like on the court, what it looks like when you're not playing. But when it comes to building camaraderie with this team, being a part of this team, how are you planning on, making your presence known even while you're recovering, getting ready to play yourself?
Like I said, just watching games, watching film with the guys, seeing what I see that they're missing at times, being in some of the coaches' meetings, knowing what the game plan is going into the game, and just making sure we follow the game plan as well as possible as we can. Offense, just move the ball and run our plays, execute. The same thing, that I pretty much do in game, but just waiting on the sideline, waiting for them to get out, or at practice, it's just being in tune with them.